This is Thank You Woman Show, and as usual, it's another beautiful day. The time is appreciation o'clock. Ebrason say ebusia yene oba wabon homodin wagana hawo. Ma bebre ebo wo homodin. Na enso so no ye yisa show we disi wo. Na ye dey appreciate your effort, how impactful they are. Because I normally say that when a man does it and I do it, it's very normal. But then when a woman add marriage to career, add children and what have you to everything and become successful, it means a lot. And this is the woman we are looking for. And here should be na yehunu enti yenene bedin komo sanye be ya also so ebetimi impact to abrabo na ohunu say you can also do it. So when I say thank you woman, now I just say you deserve it. Again, this is the show. O share my fadie ya wadama my wife is very intentional. Me share da pa, and I'm share obi a obeti mama me wife say ye. Enti no menya obi aka balance looks on. Ono na abo miti kama de ama me. Ohwa asuma de ehye me me fingernails si o tate pedicure ne manicure ba bia wo ye wede na na say wo engagement. E normal out na wo pe makeup a na odwani achemu onwa eye boade. One balance looks ewo anti comfort obetwo nim kama na message ready na wana wahu mafagi very elegant. Yeah, this is Afrahclassic. Umatabi ya Afrahclassic na chese new cody liner me ankasa me dia ba dress for mesrew utobi na osha for all occasions. That's one of them, you know. So region how you could see how beautiful I'm looking. It is powered by Amono clothing ewo yokumasi bokom junction. And Afra Mono, our 0548 975427. And then, ye bedin komo. Na, I am a stress on commodity no subebri. If we say, the person will be briefing komo and ye babadinum. Today, the virtuous woman, a woman of value, she's in the person of Mrs. Mary A. Addah. In Meganho, she will explain it herself. She's an accomplished and highly respected, underlined, professional with a wealth of experience in governance, anti-corruption, policy, and practice. And a program manager as well. She served as the executive director for the Ghana Integrity Initiative, popularly known as JII, the local chapter of the Transparency International, and a non-governmental organization, and I am mammy, Yashanwa, while rising or shall from baby, and or do baby, tell Yanina by doing commonate say, Bibia come meeting a day Afrahclassic. This Thank You Woman Show. Now, you try a mobile, you must say you deserve it, your bar, or rather, or higher in bidding come. This is Thank You Woman Show. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Thank you for doing the watching. My name still remains the same, Afrahclassic. Remember, Thank You Woman Show is being powered by Save a Woman Foundation. Save a Woman Foundation is just interested in the reproductive system of a woman. As you got to know what the foundation is doing to support Thank You Woman Show. We are back. Mrs. Addah, welcome.
Thank you very much, Afrahclassic.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know my name. So, yes, chief for Udia. We normally see the full name of the A, but I don't know what it is. What's your full name?
So, my full name is Mary Awelana.
Awelana Addah.
Awelana simply means my God is good.
Are you a Ghanaian?
Yes, I am a Ghanaian.
Okay.
I come from the Upper East region.
Okay.
In the Kasna-Nankana West.
Okay.
Specifically Cairo, a little village close to Burkina Faso. So I have come a long way.
Wow. Yeah. Okay. Then my conversation is very interesting. The internet say from the northern part of Ghana, Yate. Your name is there. You can explain better to us. Education one kasano. Na nshade no edu ho no so kwa no man nshada nso mo ne hu nkro ne ba no ntino ya wo ho na wunyini wo ho no abeye se ya na se ya do ba southern part of Ghana.
You actually a woman won't cry. Mammy never papa na cry. Nam papa you ma ewa ha. And you know, I was born here. But when I was about 5 years old, my parents relocated to the north because my father was on transfer.
Okay.
And so I went to school in Bolgatanga.
Okay.
I lived most of my life in Bolgatanga as well. And for us, I believe we didn't have a challenge of going to school. And in those days, I'm talking about the late 70s. There wasn't much when we go to school. There were women, there were men, or there were girls and boys. And so we didn't see it like that. My father gave birth to 4 of us. We were all girls, and we all went to school.
Okay.
But if you are talking about the historical antecedents, then historically it is known that women in the north didn't get the opportunities their compatriots or their men counterparts got when they were going to school in the early days. But things have changed. And even when I was going to school in the late primary school in the late 70s, and we had many ladies as part of the class as much as men. So the story has changed. But if you are talking about patriarchy, where there is a difference and variation between who a woman and a man's, or what a woman and a man's opportunities are. If there is an opportunity to be selective, then certainly the selectivity negates the female child.
Okay.
But fortunately for me, my family had only females, and so
we had no option.
That was the motivation of sending all the children in the household to school. But it took our own effort anyway. It took our own effort to ensure that we were interested, because we saw we saw serious. We lived in poverty, so we saw a motivation to step out of that.
Okay.
And perhaps it became a motivation for us to go to school.
Okay.
Almost say majority of us where we coming from. If it is not training college, teacher training or nursing training, it is university. Any professional institute, it's not part of the plan in the village. Yes, but she just defied all odds and chose her path. But still now go teacher training. So, if you are teacher training, how did you end up here?
I told you I wanted to go to university. I wanted to either teach or be a development work.
Okay.
It was exciting for me that from the space I had come from, I needed to be able to go back to help. Help us in advocates to bring people, let them understand they need to be empowered.
Okay.
They need to get not just girls, but the youth totally out of the situation in which we are, or in which we were then. And so the university became a good target.
So, Ghana Integrity Initiative, GI, Master said,
now we are Transparency International Ghana.
Okay.
And it's not a departure from who we are.
Okay.
Our values and our mission remains the same. But this is to bring consistency to the global brand. You would usually say we are the national chapter of Transparency International.
Sure.
After you have said Ghana Integrity Initiative. So why not just say Transparency International Ghana? So we have changed to be consistent with the global group, the global movement, that's Transparency International, and then to also focus our work, because everybody then knows that it gives us more visibility and it adds on value. And let me say quickly that the TI Ghana name is one that the original formulators of the word Ghana Integrity Initiative wish to acquire even when they started the institution. However, at the time, someone had registered it. But recently, one of the things we have done successfully and also attributed mostly to the registrar of companies,
Okay.
is the fact that companies that had been registered without using or being active, they were struck out. And so it gave us an opportunity to then be consistent. And we believe now wherever we go, when Sierra Leone says TIL, we also say TIG.
Okay. Okay. So from senior program and research officer in November 2019 to program manager in May 2024. Now, executive director.
Yes.
What did you do different, or you are the only female here?
Oh, there have been a lot of people who have come and gone.
Okay.
It is grace, I say so. But I've always worked. And let me say again that I became very interested in the subject matter of accountability and transparency, because I believe that the rot in society was just too much. Political corruption, elite capture, and also people who do not merit to be where they were getting into spaces they were not supposed to be. So I thought that as a people, those of us who grew up learning that acquiring money that is not yours is wrong, because we were taught those, I believe that. So it reflected, it just reflected who I was, and that's how come I came into the Ghana Integrity Initiative as a program and research person, also because of my background in ISE. ISE is a research place. So then after I worked somewhere for a few years, I came here, and it grew on me, let me say, and I have never gotten disappointed that I joined, because the passion to see the right thing done, from my cultural and from my religious perspectives, then culminate in what I do in the Ghana Integrity Initiative, now Transparency International Ghana. And so I came here when we had an executive director who was also a very good mentor. It's Mr. Vitus Azim, who is now on retirement. He mentored me to understand what it is to do research, to understand how it is to put together a proper advocacy campaign material, and how to work generally to influence the spheres within which we work. When he went on retirement, there was an opportunity. Someone else came in. That was my former programs manager, Lady Afrahclassic, who also came over to take up the position for 7 years. And I might say that we don't just push people to other positions, because we work from a good practice point of view. And I can say, for example, that in cabinet we have 2 official women out of the 19, and I know that some others would attend. But as to whether they have the power, I know the Minister for Public Sector Reform attends cabinet meetings. I don't know if she's part of the 19, she's not. The list that was given has 2 people. Then again, you look at the analysis in Parliament. Now we have 41 women out of 275, and that is not 30%. It's below the threshold of the affirmative action bill. When you go to the local level or the decentralized level, most of the assembly women who used to be there were booted out. And so we have reduced numbers of women in these spaces. And when it came to the selection of district chief executives for this current government, you realize that in many of the places, women either didn't make it through their internal processes, or they didn't even put them out. And the reasoning would be that either they didn't make significant contributions to the campaigns or something. But then there is a law that talks about this. And we see the Rwandans and the Botswanas of our time having more women in parliament than men. And so we want to achieve that. So when you say the affirmative action law, is it under attack? I say not necessarily, because we need a legislative instrument to ensure that we actualize the law. But it's also for us to continue to talk about it, to then alert the president to his promises.
Okay.
And so that he will actualize them.
Okay.
So there is no opportunity now, but if they are removing some disease, they should make sure they put women there.
All right.
Because women are carers, as I said. Women are diligent and women focus, and so we produce more results when we are given the opportunity.
Okay.
And there are many of us, I think so. You do not necessarily have to be a party person to be given a position. And so those should be considerations the government should put.
Oh, I'm ready there, Madam Uni. So I say so.
Those are the things they say.
Yeah, without working for the party.
It's correct, but
you can't get position.
It shouldn't be for everything. I believe that there are certain positions where people's competencies and capacities should be considered. We are sure that, and now I see a lot of it happening within the other sectors, the SOE sector. We see a lot of women are considered, but the percentage is not there.
All right, we would love to come back to Mrs. Addah in the next 2, 3, 4, 5 years. But let me ask this question for you to answer. It's so simple. Is the executive director the top-notch position in Transparency International Ghana?
Okay, so Transparency International Ghana is a membership organization.
Okay.
So the members constitute the highest body of the organization. We have different people you can join.
Okay.
So I offer opportunity to you to join. You must be a passionate person who does anti-corruption or interested in governance issues. And you must be somebody who is apolitical. Is not known to belong to any political party or involved in partisanship. Then you must be someone who is willing to assist with the work we do. And that is it. Before we used to even do police reports and others, but these days we have minimized that because we believe it was.
My question was, is that position?
So that is for the membership is the highest, and then we have a board.
Okay.
So the board is the highest decision-making body.
Okay.
And then at the level of the secretariat, the board recruits an executive director who is the head of the institution. So here in TI, I am the highest person.
Okay.
But when you talk about the structure or the organogram, the members take the strategic decisions, the board concretize them, and I am responsible for implementing. So I have a team whom I work with to ensure that we are working. So it's the highest, this CEO of sorts.
I see. Is that all you deemed to achieve in your career, or?
I want to do a lot of other things. I want to, not for academic, yes, and I'm currently struggling and trying to pursue more. Yes, because it's not enough to say you have a master's.
Okay.
I want to do more, and I'm struggling and dedicated and committed to do that.
Okay.
So it means there will be more opportunities ahead of me as I gradually progress into my next sphere in life, to do a lot more, bringing together the academic, the professional, and the religious together to shape society.
Right. Guys, this is the Human Show, and you deserve it. We are going for a quick commercial break. When we come back, it is voting time on Thank You Woman, and you know what God has given to Mrs. Addah and how impactful she has become to the society. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Thank You Woman Show. You deserve it. So, Mrs. Addah is our guest here. Do you believe that Nyamia Yowie?
Hey, what kind of mechanical canina? Naturally say, I am a product of grace.
Good. So the biggest question on this show is, how impactful have you become to your society?
To my family, I am a pillar.
Okay.
Yes, I am a pillar because, not just because of financial support, but my life itself is a reflection that you can be picked from the miry clay and the Lord will do great with you.
Okay.
And so people will call me and encourage me to continue to do what I do on a daily basis, because I am lifting the name of the family and even my community. So it's something I don't take for granted at all.
Okay.
in various spaces, even including the religious space. People you think do not know you would meet you and say, "Are you the one I saw here?" I think a fight against corruption, and as an anti-corruption crusader and a governance person, it's been worth it.
Okay.
The challenges have been there. The moments where you are down have been there, and I think it's been worth it. From where I have come from, it's been worth it. And professionally, I think the Lord has significantly been good to me.
So professionally, how impactful are you?
I've done a lot.
And
you cannot, and for Transparency International being part of, let me just talk about that. We have influenced a lot when it comes to issues around legislations.
Okay.
When it comes to advocating for change, we have talked and governments have listened and changed things. We have talked and government have put in place legislations and set up institutions.
Okay.
The OSP. Today I am the RTI coalition's chair as civil society, and it's not me fit. Today I am the co-chair of the Open Government Partnership International or Initiative. So it's not a mean feat, that is a partnership between government and civil society, and I'm co-chairing on this. I belong to a lot of different boards because they believe the work I do has been impactful, and so they pick me to come, and then they pick my thoughts on some of those things. And I've become a model for a lot of different groupings where I work to, which I don't like to talk about publicly, where I work, pay school fees, I have nurses trained, I have army officers trained. Oh yes, I have done a lot of things, but those are to the glory of God and not for man. But I believe that as a family, there must be one person in each of those places who would sit down and say, but for my auntie, like I also said, but for my auntie, I wouldn't be here. And those are big examples. Even in church, I have older people who are my sons and daughters, because from the little we have tried to shape and mentor and generate giants who are becoming men of God, who are elders, deacons, deaconesses, and it is all through the little.
Yes. So guys, this and more is what we do on Boasting Time on Thank You Woman. Do you have a mentor? If not, I have recommended one for you. Even if you do, you can add Mrs. Addah to your mentorship. And all that she stated, it called for celebration, right? It's party time on Thank You Woman. We'll be right back. When we come back, we will throw a party so hard. This is Thank You Woman, and you deserve it.
We are back, and it is party time on Thank You Woman Show. That's what we do to celebrate our guest. Me a Chen said, the way you so So it's another time with Mrs. Addah. She's a very beautiful woman. Very beautiful. When I say brony, when you know, I say brony, she's a very nice woman. So, what I say, in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Oh, my sweet. Yeah. So,
Kakra. Yes. So, Mrs. Addah, this is Thank You Woman Show, and this is the main show. We say thanks to you. We are so much appreciative for your effort, for your fight against corruption, and whatever you are doing. Keep it up. Do it more.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Cheers.
To success, to women,
Amen.
to everything motherhood.
Amen. That's nice.
Yeah. It's so nice, super nice, so nice. You can bet me will do anything. But I'm not done. So guys, we are not done. We are still partying so hard to say appreciation to Mrs. Addah. So what will be your wish?
For Ghana?
Yeah, for Ghana, for yourself, for anybody.
Aye.
That's your camera.
My wish is that this country moves ahead, that we have peace, that the grafts in our communities and also in governments will drastically reduce. That those who are stealing monies, those monies will be channeled to the developmental process, so that people will say from out there that Ghana has also developed, like the Moroccan.
Thank you so much, Mommy. She's so beautiful, you know. Yeah. This is Thank You, my show, and you deserve it. Mrs. Addah deserve it. Everybody deserve it. My name still remains the same, Afrahclassic. Catch you same time next week. Thank you, woman. Oh, you deserve it.